Hey guys, this is Mark J. Hoffines Jr. with UCARE. Go ahead. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Richard.
Richard. Nice to meet you, Richard. You want to go ahead and give your story of why you're out here on the streets and what you're trying to accomplish while you're out here?
Really, right now, I'm not trying to accomplish a whole lot except getting off the streets. So, um,
What put you on the streets in the first place?
myself,
Yourself. Okay. Can you give a story behind that?
just one of those things, long-term relationship, and just
Trying to shake the table.
just ended up there.
Ended up there. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to get too far into it. But I mean, so tell me what the heartaches have been for you while you've been out here on the street.
The worst part's probably been the cold.
Cold. Yeah, it's pretty cold this winter. How you surviving? How you making it through?
Shelters, hopefully, if they're open, and otherwise, the best you can.
Right. Okay. Do you want to quickly before we get into an incident that you wanted to report on? Do you want to kind of explain your hardships out here at all? Like kind of maybe give a detailed idea to the people what you go through.
It's basically about the same thing every other homeless person's going through. We're probably cold, we're probably hungry, we're probably tired. We're tired of just everyday waiting in lines for hours and hours and hours but we're still grateful for the food, and we're grateful for what we get, but it's a tough go.
Right. Okay. So how about you tell us about the incident that you had over dealing with McDonald's as a homeless person?
Oh, that's probably been a good one. Let's see.
And this is the McDonald's where?
Downtown Portland.
Downtown Portland?
Saturday, December 7th, and one of our record lows that we had here in Portland, Oregon. And I go in there and buy a cup of coffee, and I was there 19 minutes, and a lady come up to me and said, you have to buy something else or you got to leave. And I look around, and it's not crowded. It's about 9 o'clock at night, and there's only other homeless people in there, and she's doing this to everybody. And my first thought was, man, people could be so cool, but it's just my personal opinion is now I even hate McDonald's more than I hated McDonald's yesterday, just for the fact of the way that they want to treat their customers.
And you fully believe that they discriminated against you because you were homeless.
Oh, they discriminate against everybody who's homeless, and I'm sure they got the reasons why they do it. But when it's 16 degrees and the wind chill factor is 4,
and especially when you're a customer, that's not right.
Yeah, and when you're a customer, it's just big corporations like them. They could just feel like they could treat everybody like shit.
And it's unfortunate, especially seeing as how downtown McDonald's is. We kind of bring in a lot of revenues for them while people buy food in order to feed the homeless out front. What was her attitude like?
She didn't care about attitude. She was just saying what she was saying to everybody. So it seemed that they just didn't care about anybody except the almighty dollar.
The almighty dollar. So did you inform her that you were waiting for another cup of coffee?
No, I left.
Yeah.
I left. I was done with that. It kind of irritated me.
Yeah.
Just at the fact that people could be so cold, and especially when the homeless people do bring them revenue. But again, I know that they probably got their reasons. There's probably things that we don't know. Every side has 2 stories.
That's most definitely right. It's unfortunate, though, that the homeless have to suffer by these means, and especially with the discrimination issues. That's why we're trying to bring forth the Homeless Bill of Rights. But I don't know how much you know about that. But is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Any recommendations to the people that, in order, for them to recognize and open their eyes about?
No, you definitely want to get out and get some videos made and get this going so people understand that the way they're being treated. And you can't judge a book by its cover. Because being out here in the street, I've met more good people than I've known when I lived in the Laurel Hills District. And the bottom line is there's a lot of bad people and good people everywhere in the world. But you want to get your experiences out here, and if you have a bad experience, you definitely want to get your experiences out here, hook up with somebody and get this online so we can show everybody what the true colors of these people are. because their colors, they're like chameleons. You know, they change every time you turn around. But it's a good thing to get this out and let everybody know what's going on.
All right, amen, brother.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.